Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Deck and Guidebook, written and illustrated by Kim Kranz. Now, can we just talk for a second about her upcoming new Oracle deck? It looks wild. I'm so excited. I just saw it. They're round discs. There's like 4 suits. It looks so cool. So if you haven't looked at it or heard about it yet, go online, check it out. I am waiting to get it. I am so excited because I've absolutely fallen in love with her style, her art, and just how her mind thinks while using her tarot cards. And full disclosure, I have opened this, I have used it because I couldn't wait. So we're gonna dive in. I'll show you the box, I'll show you what comes inside, and we'll go through the cards one by one and look at the art. We'll do it pretty quickly, and then I'll give you my thoughts. All right, let's get started. So it's hollow, kind of like my nails. I got this off of Amazon, but I know you can get it in many, many places. Also, Barnes and Nobles, if you have a Barnes and Nobles nearby, they do have it. Again, like her first deck, it is retailed for $39.99. But in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, it's worth the price if you have to pay full price. I know Amazon is running a deal right now, which is why I snatched it up, but completely worth it. The packaging alone, as you can see, it's sturdy and it comes with this beautiful holographic sleeve. Anyway, the back, it has a guidebook, and then there are 63 cards. And each one is representative of the elements. So earth, fire, water, air, and spirit. So let's get it open. Now, those of you that aren't familiar with Oracle cards, they're a little different. You can hear my dogs jingle. They like to come in when I am doing tarot. Oracle cards are a little bit different than tarot. Some Oracle cards follow the themes of the tarot cards, but Oracle cards basically can represent or be whatever the author wants, or even you. And it's kind of an extra signifier or extra indication of the question and answer that you're getting. So just depending on how you want to use them, I use them when sometimes I want a quick answer, or when I want to meditate on a thought that the card provokes for me. So back to this deck. It flips open with a little magnet, and you're left looking at this. May you always be on your inner quest. And again, we got some ribbon. So I am just always impressed when we get a nice, thick and thorough guidebook. Again, I've opened it, I've used it, I've creased it. But again, just with the artwork and the personal touch of the handwritten type, it's just so sweet. So you can read about her thought process behind the deck, how she used her past and stuff with this, and then it goes in with each suit. So earth, water, fire and air, and spirit. And so if you are spiritual, or if you follow chakras or pagan religion, this will resonate with you too, with the symbolery with that. And then it goes into using the deck. what to ask. So what energy would help me resolve this conflict? What will I encounter today? Sorry, dogs. What part of myself have I forgotten? When to ask it. Caring for your deck. So yeah, always treat your deck kindly. I mean, they are your tools, but just like with any tools of the trade, you want to treat them kindly. Shuffling and cutting again. And then we have the card of the day. So like I was saying with oracle cards, there we go. You can take them out and after you shuffle, pick a card and use that card to meditate on what thoughts it provokes to you for the day or for your situation. I do that a lot. Just pull a card of like, what should I be focusing on today? And then I pull the card and I'm like, oh, that makes sense in this aspect of my life. Okay, maybe I should do more of this or not do more of that. So it helps with meditation. It helps with self-care as well, because sometimes we forget about, the little things that we stress about, the little things that we don't do for ourselves. And it kind of helps remind us of, okay, maybe we should take more time. Maybe we should relax. So there's also the similar past, present, and future card of tarot spread. The path, the obstacle. That's a nice little 2-card reading. Relationship spread. Your head spread. And then it goes into, so there are no numbers on the cards. It says, once you start to shuffle, it's hard to discern an order with the suits. However, for more advanced readers, there's a thread of logic that runs through each of the elements or suits. You can refer back to the guidebook at any time to study the order in which the cards are listed. Again, this is not crucial for grasping the meaning of the cards, nor is it a necessary step for developing deep into a reading. It is simply there for an additional layer. The order of the animals is not based on numerology, but rather a study of consciousness developing and expressing itself. The level of awakened elemental energy increases through the progression of each suit. For example, in the air element, the first card is the moth and the final card is the eagle. Though the moth is endearing in many ways, it struggles to see and it lives a very short life. The eagle lives a long life and stirs in us a sense of wonder and greatness. Likewise, ponder the progression of consciousness and intelligence between the crocodile and the whale, or the fire ant and the lion. When the time is right, try adding this subtle layer to the wisdom of your reading. So it just keeps going with the animal, the food web, all of that stuff. And then here we get into each suit. So earth, fire, air, and then it goes into descriptions. So a quick little keyword like her tarot, and then it dives in a little bit deeper. When in balance, when out of balance, to bring into balance. So now that we've kind of gone through the book, I think that was it. Yeah, so there's a spirit. And I like how with the spirit we get like the unicorn, there's a dragon, dragon's egg, golden egg. I mean, it's so thoughtfully put together that I was really impressed. All right, so then back to the box. Again, I love it. The ribbon. I've got my coffee, but it hasn't seemed to be working yet. So the ribbon pulls out a separate, beautiful little traveling box. Again, holographic. It's just gorgeous. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I feel like if you were to gift this set to anybody, they would be blown away. I mean, it's just so beautifully done. Then you open it up, and again, another little ribbon. Pull them out. The little infinity at the bottom. All right. Ooh, I'm dropping things. So here's the back of the card. It's very faint, but it's still her little like snake skinny, almost dragon scale. I don't know what you want to call it pattern, but it looks like snake skin to me and I love it. I don't like animal print on my clothing, but animal print on cards, I'm totally fine with it. All right, so obviously I've used these, so they're not in order the way that you would get them in the deck. They are all, once you get them, you open it up and they're all in their own suits. So you can kind of go through, like they were talking about the moth through the eagle, and just see the progression. But since, I got too excited, I jumped the gun and was like, I need to use these and try these out. They're not in order, so sorry about that. So cobra, zebra. I have a tendency to read. I'm sorry if that bugs anybody. I love this one. Again, it's her style of line work and watercolor. So the symbols for the suit are up top, and then it gives you the description of what it is, obviously. And again, I love how she mixes color with the line work, and a lot of the times something is just fully black and white, and the other times it's full of color. I love it. It really invokes you to use what your intuition is telling you through the card. I don't know if you can tell in the light, but the symbol up top has a little hollow. I think Miss Christine from Simply Neological would love these cards. Does the unicorn have that too? Yeah, it looks like. Ooh. See, the little things like that. I just love the attention to detail. That is really cool. Yeah, it seems like all of the spirit cards have the hollow symbol. This is beautiful. And see, black and white, just all black and white. And two, I feel like for like the suit of fire, you get more of the warm colors, the yellow, the orange, the red. And then when you get into the water, they have the blues, the teals. So again, play with what you see in the cards, how they make you feel, what jumps out at you. And this is gorgeous. I have a love for stingrays and dolphins, so anything water, really, water, except for sharks. And there's a shark in this deck, so. I don't know, they just scare me. They have always scared me. This one's cool too. I love the moon in the background. Can you see just like the dot? What is it called? That style of art where it's just dot work to create it. Pointillation? I don't know, you can tell me in the comments. I just love the different feelings that you can get from the card. Like these are two of the same suit, the air, but they're completely different as far as what the picture is telling you, Like this is stoic, wise thinking. This is vocal. This is, calling out. It's just something to keep in mind. Oh, there's a shark. He's not so scary here. He's actually quite cute shark. I love the octopus too. Just the simple little hints of color. And this is neat. I love that too. Peacocks are one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorite animals. So you can see like what the different colors evoke, the poses of the animals. They're just graceful. Another full black and white. The little lamb. Oh, so cute. The only thing this deck is missing for me is a llama. That's just gorgeous. And then we end on the dolphin. I just love it. So that's the artwork. Those are the cards. And then we will do a little shuffling. And again, I haven't played with it too much, so they're not completely broken in. But I feel like they shuffle really well. The cardstock is pretty decent cardstock, like the tarot. Some oracle decks are very, very thick, and they're kind of hard to shuffle. Like the Moonology is a good example of a thicker oracle deck, but these are very similar to tarot cards, like your basic tarot size, standard size. They're not too big. They'll shuffle really well if you do it this way. Some people take the cards and shuffle this way so they can get reversals. And I believe that this is also like her tarot deck where she doesn't write reversals in. And then if you have a bigger size card, what I like to do when I shuffle is take them by the sides and shuffle this way and bring them in, because otherwise it's too much for me to I can't grab. So you can definitely shuffle. And sometimes I like doing this when I'm breaking in a deck too, so it has that flexibility. And a lot of the cards, when they're brand new, fresh out of the press, they'll stick together, which again is fine, but I like to be able to know, that they're all shuffled. And then you can just cut them. And then that's what we're focusing on, the earthworm. What is the earthworm? How does that relate to you in your life right now? Are you just starting? Are you new beginnings? Are you feeling small? Are you feeling shy? How does that make you feel? So that's sort of a thing. That's what a oracle deck is great for. Like, meditate on all that stuff and, see how it relates to your life and your situation. I know we're going through a Mercury retrograde right now, and I don't know about you, but I am a mess. Not as bad as I thought I would be through this whole thing, but I tell you what, my communication, because Mercury, I don't know if you know anything about Mercury retrogrades, but little spiel and then we'll wrap it up. Mercury retrogrades, it's when Mercury appears to be rotating backwards. So everything that planet represents, so communication, travel, technology, those seem to be messing up for people. So like if your phone starts not working, or your battery won't charge, or something goes wrong with your car, or it's making a sound and you can't figure out what it is, or you're losing things, or you can't remember where you put certain things. For me, it's communication. Like, I already have a hard time with words sometimes, getting them out. Now it's like, what was that word I was trying to say? I don't remember. So it kind of flubs you up. Just little things like that. It can really take a toll on a lot of people and bring out some stress, some anxiety. So if you're out there and you're going through some rough times, I feel sorry. Like, I know how it goes. Just letting you know, we're all in this together. Like, it'll get better. We got until August. So let's hang in there together, and we'll make it through. Support each other. Understand that, arguments might break out, but it'll smooth over. Okay, that's my spiel for that. But going back to the cards, I absolutely love them. They're getting quite popular right now. I know a lot of people use them, the tarot deck and the oracle deck, just because they really do a wonderful job. They're just gorgeous too. And if you are doing readings for other people, the deck isn't so terrifying. Like, a lot of imagery to represent certain, what they call bad cards, or like, worrisome cards, things to really think about. A lot of clients get put off, or people reading even for themselves get put off by it and get scared. And if you get a shark, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's, what does it represent? So I think it's a lot of I don't want to say a safer deck, because that's not the word, but the images are gentler than, say, a deck that is horror themed. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And again, if you're drawn to nature, if you're drawn to animals, this is a great deck, because you kind of already know what those animals represent for you. And you have a great guidebook. The guidebook is fantastic. Again, it's thorough enough for beginners, and it's, just enough for advanced readers. This is perfect to go along with her tarot deck. And in fact, I've used it together for a couple of readings, and it works out great. So there's nothing bad I can say about this deck, which, is awesome. Same with her tarot deck. There's nothing really bad I can say about either one. I've just fallen in love with her style, with her passion for what she does, and the fact that she's coming out with something so different, and something that we haven't really seen, or at least haven't seen in a while. I haven't really delved too far deep in it, what she's bringing out, but I'm really excited. I'm really happy for her. I'm just thrilled that she is becoming more well-known within the community. And I don't know how long she's been around. I don't really know much about tarot artists or tarot authors, because again, this is still a new journey for me. I've always been interested in tarot. Maybe one day I'll sit down and film a video about like how I started out. But as far as now goes, I'm already making this video really long. But so that's the deck. And again, if you're gifting it to somebody, I think they would love it. If you're choosing to add this to your collection of oracle / tarot decks, I think it would be fantastic. And I cannot say, I mean, look at how sturdy the box is. I mean, it's not going anywhere. Just all the details that are put into it, I just love. I just think that there was so much passion and love put into these two sets that it makes you want to just be around the cards and want to use them. It makes you feel inspired. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Mercury retrograde. I'm actually doing better than I thought I would do today. So yes, if you are interested in trying out an oracle deck or interested in animals or, the elements, please check this out. It's worth it. And yeah, again, written and illustrated by Kim Krans. I hope I'm saying that right. Krans. So go check it out. Go give her some love. And it's beautiful. I'm very, very happy with the purchase. All right, guys. Again, if there's any decks that you are wanting to see before you buy, want me to review, let me know. I have no problem trying to track those down and doing a review for you. And tarot/oracle or both. I've got a few coming that I'm quite excited about. I've got the new release of the Herbal Tarot. I can't remember the artist, but it's like a new release, and I'm so excited because that ties in a lot with what I love. So I'll do a review on that. And then coming soon will be some readings for you guys if you're interested in that. Stick around. Thank you so much for, watching and being interested. I love sharing my passions and teaching. So this is something that I've been mulling around trying to decide what I wanted to do with for a while. And, let's learn together. Let's, go out into the world and learn together. Do crafts together. All right, guys. Thanks again. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment about what you want to see, and I will see you soon. Bye.